Hello, and thanks for joining me. I'm Aline, I'm a jewelry designer, and today we're going to talk about rhodochrosite. Now, this is a beautiful, beautiful pink gemstone. I'm actually wearing some earrings using the rhodochrosite. I'll get them close up so you can see them. We'll look at some more pieces later. But you can see it's this beautiful pink with a lot of white inclusions in it, and it goes beautifully with any of the metals. It got its name from the Greek, basically rhodos, which is, let's see if I'm saying that right, rhodos is the Greek word for rose, and chros, which is like K-H-R-O-S, so I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but anyway, I'm going to say chros, and that's the word for color. So it's basically the color rose. Hello. What I like about it is of course, every gem is completely different, and it has rich, rich pink colors. It was actually discovered by the Incas, ancient Incas, and in Argentina. And so that's why a lot of times you'll hear it called the Inca rose, because they actually discovered it. And they believed that, ancient Incans, obviously, today I'm pretty sure they know what they're doing, but they believed that the rhodochrosite was actually the blood of their deceased rulers that had turned to stone and been brought back for them to love and appreciate. That was kind of cool. Now, there are also even ancient, not even ancient, but there are Indian tribes that really feel that rhodochrosite is almost as precious as gold. And it is kind of an expensive gem. It's not like right up there with diamonds, etc. However, it is harder to find. It's only in really two major mines. One of them is in Argentina and one is in Colorado. There are a few other places around the planet where there are some mines, but they're little tiny, one-offs, so to speak. So basically it's just Argentina and Colorado. So it is kind of expensive. I had purchased when I was at one of the shows, and it was a wholesale show, so I paid wholesale pricing for this little tiny piece, and I'm going to show you. This is raw rhodochrosite. I think you can see it better from this side. And this little piece, which you can see in, the size on my hand, was like $45. I almost died when they told me how much it was, because I thought that was pretty expensive for this little tiny raw piece. However, that just gives you an idea of the expense, of this particular gem. Now, it is a softer gem. It's only a 4.5 hardness, which when you're comparing it to a diamond, for example, which is a 10, you do have to be careful. It is kind of brittle. It can crack. The pieces that I'm going to show you have been stabilized. So they've got, by stabilization, it means they've coated it with some kind of an epoxy. And so that protects it really well. However, that being said, if you have some rhodochrosite, don't put it in an ultrasonic cleaner. Be really careful, because it can crack and get very brittle. Now I'm going to show you a few pieces, so I'm going to move this down so you can see a little better close up. Yeah, this is good. So you can see, I want to show you this piece, for example, right here. Does that give you a good view? Yes. See how it's got all the white inclusions in it? It's white with little bits of gray, but you can see this one almost has a floral look to it, whereas some of the others, this one is almost all pink, and then it's got almost banded look to it. So every one of them is going to be a little different. Here's another example. You can see this is kind of, it's got the white clouds almost in it. They're just really, really beautiful. Once in a while you will see it with some grays in it, like this, but not black. If it's got black in it, and it's a deeper pink, it's probably rhodonite, which is a totally different gem. And honestly, I don't think it's as pretty. That's just me. I wanted to tell you also, because of the pink color, it is considered the stone of the heart, the stone of love, the stone of compassion, the stone of the heart chakra. And what's more important, I think, than all of that, obviously that's cool, but what's more important is this, what it implies is the stone of loving yourself. And I feel we have to love ourselves first before we can provide love to the rest of family, friends, the world, everybody. So it is the stone of love, but make sure that you take time to take care of yourself and love yourself too. Now I want to show you a couple things to how it's been done in some of the pieces that I've designed. This is one I just finished, and you can see now this is done in steel and 22 karat gold, and then with that beautiful, beautiful rhodochrosite in the middle. It just really pops. I love it. And it also combines really well with other gemstones, which is how I like to design. This, for example, is malachite. Now, look at it next to the pink. Aren't they beautiful together? I mean, they're just, it pops. Again, I guess I use that word too much, but I really like it. This is amethyst, the purple and the pink. Great, great combination. And one other I wanted to show you was turquoise. Turquoise and pink. Looks great together. So I hope this gives you kind of a little feedback on what rhodochrosite is. I do have other gems, and there will be one available for you to see as far as videos. You can sign up, and then you'll get to see everything as it comes up. And if you're interested in purchasing either some of my rhodochrosite finished designs or any other designs, there will be a link down below, and it'll be a 15% discount. So anyway, thank you for joining me, and I look forward to the next time.